two Saint interaction or anything?
No, just that specific pair. That specific pair.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, probably.
I don't know. It looked like the way Hungrybox acted, at least, was not as a man seeing somebody that he has met.
Yeah, they were wave dash together. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to speculate.
Okay. Just the king stays the king, then.
Yeah,
it's that
of course,
Okay. I love speculating.
Jack and I, we both watched Survivor.
Yeah.
And do you know who Sandra is yet?
I've not met Sandra. I've only seen Kagayan and 43.
She likes to say the queen stays queen.
Yeah, which is from The Wire.
Just like H-Box.
That's right.
All three of those things are the same.
That's right.
All right. We begin on the battlefield. Yeah, I feel like for a long time, people thought this matchup was just unwinnable garbage. Yoshi can't really do anything.
And then aMSa sat on that ledge at Summit.
Yes.
For a million years.
And shot the J over and over again.
Yeah. That day was the day I became a believer that aMSa had no ceiling. Because if you are unaffected by the box, like emotionally, if you're good against Jigglypuff as Yoshi, period, there's no stopping you.
Yeah. But to be fair, Khalid keeping it pretty close here in the early going. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, in theory, if you think about it, Yoshi kind of has some tools that help. Like, obviously, very good aerial mobility. Like, your jump is pretty high. Like, you can kind of contest Puff in the air if you want to.
Yep.
In a way that a lot of characters just really can't.
And you can kill at the top. Which is something that is underrated. It's like, why is Fox so good against Puff? Can kill at the top. God, Yoshi up air is really good.
Dude, aMSa, every time there are some players that every time I watch them, they pull out something that I feel like I've never seen before. And that, like, reverse back air to drag into reverse snare was one of those things.
I've been saying that about aMSa now for the 7 years. It's absurd.
It's almost like a bingo card thing, right? Like aMSa does something new, and you cross it off.
We're finally at this point where that incredible feeling people have always had watching him has now matched up to his ability to deliver in tournaments. Since he won his first major, he's won 50% of everything else he's entered.
Yeah.
He cracked the ceiling once, and now it's a coin flip ever since about whether or not aMSa takes first. That's crazy.
It's very sick, and I think it's a really good thing for the game that we can still, produce these sorts of exciting players who are able to compete at the very highest level.
Yeah, and moved to Canada, love that.
Yeah, that's
so
gonna be
much
huge,
more practice.
Right?
Yeah. A locals attender, perhaps.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, I mean, he's going to Eugene bound, an Oregon tournament there, so.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it started off as a pretty close game. I think aMSa's punishes have just been ridiculously effective.
Oh!
Yeah, and you can't even get like that's the spot where you'd expect Puff to play pretty nice. But aMSa comes down like a meteor.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Yoshi moves exceptionally fast.
And just the last little bit of it.
Yeah, look at that. Just who can contest Puff in that spot?
Yeah.
No one does that,
Literally there were thousands of words. Blood spilled in 2016 and 17 as Hungrybox was on the ledge to like, should Armada down tilt him? Is down tilt the answer? And aMSa just goes over there, he grabs the ledge himself, because Yoshi's really good at doing that.
Yeah.
And then can do a back air into up air, confirm it above 100%.
Incredible. Insane. Matchup's good.
Yeah.
It turns out.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
And Khalid taking aMSa to FD. I've been seeing aMSa take a lot of people to FD himself.
It's the oldest story. It's as old as Apex 2015, where it's like, Mango took aMSa to FD, but he's good at that because so many tournaments ran, I think, FD only in Japan for a while.
Right. That's true.
So, like, aMSa was molded here. It's not supposed to be a good Yoshi stage, but as with pretty much everything with aMSa and Yoshi, you quickly learn that the idea of suppose is pretty illusory in Melee.
Yeah.
Except for Hungrybox versus Ices.
We still haven't cracked that one yet. Who
Yeah,
knows? Maybe someday, you know?
The scientific method still holds for that one.
Oh. And knows exactly when not to commit to a punish too, right? Like you've
Khalid
just hit him
shaking his
with
head.
like an egg or a back air.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a juicy time to hit Jigglypuff, but aMSa knows exactly when it's going to be an overextension, you know, and chooses to back off of it.
Yeah. I think this is what I was thinking from Khalid, but he's shaking his head. What the heck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
And I think this right here is the correct answer. The only thing is, he's still, aMSa's good at counting jumps. And so when you're on those weaker jumps, he's fishing out up airs, he's fishing out up smashes.
And on FD in particular, you're kind of cutting off your options for where to land once you're like running low on jumps.
Yeah.
Can't make the ledge with the air dodge, so gonna take one stock off the board, but aMSa's done a ton of work already.
Oh, no edge. What is he doing?
He's bold. He's bold and brash.
And this Yoshi movement, even that simple thing of going down there with the down air, like, leads to SDs for a lot of Yoshis out there.
Yeah, right.
Because it's kind of tricky to like get the timing just right. The down air is such a huge, long move.
You try egg stalling for 30 seconds straight.
3,
See
4,
if you can do it.
5.
Oh my God!
All the way down. Just grab it.
Oh, one more.
He goes for another one. He knows
no.
it's a suicide, but
Crazy. If only. Okay. Just nares out of it.
no, that was up air. You almost killed him for it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine if Fox's up air could occasionally interrupt Oh, that does happen, doesn't it?
I guess so. I mean, Yoshi's is faster, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Yoshi's is faster. Yeah, this is what Hungrybox was doing too on FD. Something very different situations, but the same impulse awakened.
Yeah, the intrusive thoughts win sometimes, and you just hold
Yeah.
the. That's the Ludwig. That's his one.
That's his defining trait.
Yeah.
I always thought it was selling vapes and poison.
Photoshopping John F. Kennedy. Holding a jewel.
And there's nowhere for Khalid to go. If he jumps twice, it feels like aMSa's going to jump up and nair you. If he just kind of stays low to the ground, aMSa's now following you with this barrage.
Yeah. Can we talk about real quick best of 5 starting in the very beginning of round 2 pools here?
Yeah,
in this
Jimmy didn't
tournament?
know. And it was somewhat embarrassing for his opponent. He was like,
Yeah.
do you
I
want to be done?
gotta go again.
No, sure. Okay, yeah,
I
that was
see.
fine.
Whoa, there we go.
Let's
The
go.
Fire Puff 12, of course. Shout out SoCal.
Recent champs. Yeah, Chroma was saying a lot of things about the true battle that I didn't understand. All I kept thinking was like 9 stocks. Like he was like, if this person was here, if this person was here, 9 stocks. That's a lot.
Chroma definitely is the keeper of the tomes of. Oh my goodness!
Oh, go!
Oh, we get
battle.
Here we go again. Will it ever work?
This is he's Theoden pilled right now. Saruman is in his ear saying you can't do it. You can't beat aMSa. This guy's too good. What can men do against such reckless hate? As this dinosaur.
Probably don't roll out. I think is the answer to that.
Technically, the answer is right out and meet them, but in this case, it might be run away and back
roll
air.
out and meet them.
Roll out and meet them. That's right. Roll out and meet them. Let's turn these rollouts into something heroic.
It is kind of valiant, you know. Jigglypuff really puts her whole body.
I think it's valiant for Jigglypuff. I'm not sure it's valiant for the player with the controller. I love that movement. Beautiful. Love that movement too. So fast. These Puff players in modern Melee are moving across the stage. Imagine if you could cancel rollout, if you could jump cancel rollout.
Yeah, it'd be like Sonic in Ultimate. Except instead of running fast, you jump fast. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
You time out every game as Puff if you can do that.
It's still a pretty long charge up time to get like real
The
movement.
full thing. Yeah. Oh, we're looking for it.
Yep. I think that Nair almost killed there too. At like 70. Good
Khalid
shield.
sneaking through.
Yeah. Get him. Crouching Tiger.
Oh! Have enough time to just drop shield and forward smash?
I think he was
That's
going
not
for a
cool.
parry. I think he was going for a
Yeah.
parry.
Insane. And that forward air, not going to do anything against the double jump armor.
Yeah. I just had a vision in my head of aMSa as Spider-Man and Mary Jane going, go get him, Tiger. I think that'd be cute. I think aMSa should be cast as Spider-Man in the next film.
Yeah. Why not, you know?
For Canadian Spider-Man.
And it's over.
Yeah. He leaps around the stage, man.
He does. He loves to jump. He jumped twice even, you know? Jeez, he's so good. In general
I think
and at that matchup.
I think aMSa and Jmook are my favorites to